Shalom, Kol Halal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Salutation and salutations to the brothers out there that are laboring and pushing this truth in truth and in sincerity and in charity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so. To you I say Shalom. To the Akim and to the Akwath, that will be brothers and sisters, Adawan Rat Tazah, that is to say, Lord willing, hopefully by the end of this lesson, you'll be edified. This is your brother Amawan Ibad from the GMS Miami Camp, Heralds of Yahweh Shai 144, back again with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, to feed the lambs of Yahweh Shai, as commanded. And this lesson is going to be entitled, If you miss a day, you miss a lot. All right? If you miss a day, you miss a lot. All right? And you know, brothers know this is this. This lesson is inspired from a saying of Elder Apostle Tahar. You know, you miss a day, you miss a lot. You know, meaning paying attention to what's going on in the news. Okay, the prophecies. All right, first and foremost, the prophecies. Okay, we got to keep watching the prophecies. Okay, brothers even been saying, if you miss an hour right now, the time that we in right now, if you miss an hour, you miss a lot, man. Okay, but again, as the saying go, all right, one of the beloved Elder Apostle Tahar one of his favorite sayings while he's teaching is, you know, if you miss a day, you miss a lot, man. Okay, regarding the information that's coming out on the planet Earth, all right, concerning prophecy and concerning the things that's being revealed, because we're in the end times. Okay, we're in the end times. You know, things coming out more and more on those pea piles. Okay, right now you have all these different nations that's getting drawn into the conflict. Okay, that's going on over there in the Levant. All right, Western Asia, which Esau calls the Middle East. All right, but we know it's Western Asia. Okay, we see things heating up over there. Okay, now I got Natural News open up. All right, I got this app open up. I'm gonna just stroll down and read a couple of the titles. You know, because it's so much going on, man. It's so much going on. There's one here. I'm not gonna read any of the titles. This is not gonna be a long lesson. Okay. But before I start to read them, let me get a quick precept. All right. I'm gonna go to. Let's go here. Let's go to the book of 2 Timothy. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. All right? We in the last days right now. Okay? And it says perilous times are going to come in these last days. When you go into this word perilous, it means dangerous, fierce, savage, hard to take, hard to do. Okay, that's the times that we're in right now, man. Okay? So, when you look over there, all right, in the region where the conflict is going on, okay, things are heating up over there, man. All right? Right now, they got the Straits of Hormuz closed to a certain extent. Okay, because they're saying they Iran say they're gonna let certain ships through, but other ships that they don't have any ties with, or if they have ties with America or Israel, they're not letting them through. So, and then now Trump asking these other nations to help get the Strait of Hormuz open. All right, but we're gonna have to see how everything plays out. Okay, but the conflict is still going on over there. They still going tit for tat. We guys gonna have to see how this thing is gonna play out. How the Lord is gonna have this played out, because at the end of the day, the Lord is in control of all things. He mustered the host of the battle, and these things, these are just some of the building blocks that's gonna lead up to World War III, man. Because that's where it's gonna go. Okay, but let me give a quick disclaimer, because I'm on Natural News, and I'm gonna just read a couple of the titles of these articles here. I ain't gonna have the time to go into them, just for you to see what's going on. I mean, going back to the title, if you miss a day, you miss a lot. So this is Natural News. Quick disclaimer: fair use. There was there. Salakia. I don't know, my other phone. Give me a second. My other phone just went off. Fair Use, Copyright Act of 1976. All right, under Section 107. All right. I don't own any of these articles. All right. I'm not gaining from this. This is just for educational purposes. Okay. So fair use. All right. This one says, the Strait of Hormuz standoff. Why Trump's war has already lost, and you are not ready for what's coming. All right. So that's one. It says I'm gonna read it again. The Strait of Hormuz. It's pronounced Hormuz. Standoff. The Strait of Hormuz standoff. So it's a standoff. See? And this I believe they're on the 14th day now. So it's like this conflict is 2 weeks in now, since they've been going tit for tat. Okay? It says the Strait of Hormuz standoff. Why Trump's war has already lost, and you are not ready for what's coming. Okay? That's one. This other one says, the great taking has begun, while your financial assets are now trapped in the war zone. So see, it's a lot going on, man. This one say, why I've changed my silver forecast, the coming industrial demand collapse. This one says, and all these is March 16, 2026. These fresh articles. This one says U.S. announces 2,500 Marine Expeditionary Force deployment to region amid Strait of Hormuz tension. So, see, they getting ready to send troops over there. Okay, so we're gonna have to watch and see where it all leads. Okay, this one says oil prices hold above 100 despite eased sanctions. Markets decline on Middle East tensions. So right now, all eyes is on the Middle East. Okay? All eyes is on the Middle East. Okay? This one says, see, all this is March 16. U.S. deploys Marine Expeditionary Unit to Middle East, offers reward for information on Iranian officials. Iranian crypto infrastructure operated during internet blackout, cyber intelligence report states. So it's so much going on, man. If you miss a day, you miss a lot. Sometimes it gets to the point, if you miss an hour, you miss a lot. Okay? Let's see if I see any more here. This one says, Iran's new supreme leader threatens prolonged closure of Strait of Hormuz as Middle East conflict escalates. So see, everything is still escalating, man. Okay? Everything, and this is starting to affect different nations and the different regions of the world, man. All right, this one says diesel shortages and price hikes threaten Thailand's fishing industry. So that a lot of people that oil, all right. The fact that the ships not able to go through the straits, and they already fired projectiles at about 3 of those ships already. Okay, so that they mean business. They're not playing around. Okay, Iran is using that as leverage. Okay. This one says Spain permanently withdraws ambassador from Israel, downgrades diplomatic relations. So see, all these different nations making their own diplomatic moves, man. Okay. This one says Pentagon estimates first 6 days of Iran war cost over $11.3 billion. See that? See how much it costs just to keep a war going? And we don't even have a clue of when it's going to end. This one says U.S. intelligence accesses Iran regime stable despite loss of senior leaders in military strikes. Alright, I'm gonna get some precepts. I haven't seen any more right now. I probably have to scroll through the different chapters, going down the number, but that's it on that. I'm gonna get a few precepts and we're gonna get up out of here. Alright, but I mean, as you can see, there's a lot happening, man. Okay, but all roads leads to prophecy being fulfilled. That's the thing. World War III is a must. It's prophesied in the scriptures, so it's gonna come. It got to come because it's prophesied. All right, let's read Revelation chapter 8 and verse 13. That goes into it. Revelation chapter 16 and verse 16. That goes into World War III. Revelation chapter 11 and verse 14. That goes into World War II and World War III. So it's prophesied, it's going to happen. The Most High mustered the host of the battle. All right, it's the Lord that's making this happen, man. All right, he's working on the mind of the kings. All right, Proverbs 21 and verse 1. But the heart of the king is in the hand of the Lord. He turneth it whithersoever he will. Okay, so that precept been coming up more and more. So we know, all right, there's going to be, all right, this last third world's war. Okay, which, all right, so during some point at that the third world war, when it goes hot, all right, when the missiles are shot into the ends of the earth, all right, we know at some point the Lord is going to return, all right, and he's going to continue, all right, and bring his brand of the fire to subjugate the nations, man, and set up the kingdom, all right. So we know it doesn't matter what they say. We know, all right, prophecy must be fulfilled. All right, we know the destruction is coming. No matter what, Because the scriptures tell you how the plagues are sent, and there is none that can drive them away, man. Okay? Let's get real quick. Let's get the book of Ezekiel. You can get Ezekiel right quick. Alright? The book of Ezekiel. This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 25. Let's go there. Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 25. And so it reads. It says, Salaki, I don't know how a different book came up, the book of John in the New Testament. So let's get Ezekiel. Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 25. Okay, it says, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. See? There ain't going to be no peace, man. Verse 25 in the NLT, it says, terror and trembling will overcome my people. They will look for peace, but not find it. See, this is the times that we're in. The last days, perilous times shall come. And this is why you got to keep watching. This is why we say, if you miss a day, you miss a lot, because a lot is happening, man. All right, the precept, all right, that backs that up. Now we could go to the New Testament and get 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. Right? 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. See? NLT version, when people are saying everything is peaceful and secure, then disaster will fall on them as suddenly as a pregnant woman's labor pains begin, and there will be no escape. See? It's the time we're coming into. All right? Now, we could close out here, and let's go to the Apocrypha. Okay, let's get 2nd Ezra chapter 16. We'll read about 3 to 4 verses, and we can close it out. All right, 2nd Ezra chapter 16. Bear with me here. 2nd Ezra chapter 16. It says, woe unto thee, Babylon and Asia, woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair, bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? That's the point. The plagues are sent. This is what's going to fulfill prophecy. It says, may any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it hath begun to burn. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues. See, the plagues. And who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? See? The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also, before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. Okay, verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the earth. It's like in the ends of the world. Alright? It says, behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. Right. So when these nations, or when this war go hot, when World War III goes hot, and those arrows, all right, ICBMs begin to be shot into the ends of the earth, man. Hey, that's a part of the plague. That's a part of prophecy, man. It's written up. Okay? So, brothers, keep watch. Okay? Hey, stay on your high tower watching, man. If you miss a day, you miss a lot. I'm going to end it there. Lord willing, you were edified, giving our honor, glory, and praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. The honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Salutation and salutations to the brothers out there that are laboring and pushing this truth in truth and in sincerity and in charity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so. With that, until the next time, Shalom.